pitch. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike two. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. The chance now for the Los Angeles Dodgers starting lineup. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Well, I think the guy to watch is Matt Kemp. He's hitting over .350 versus right-handed pitching on the season. And today, he has another right-hander on the mound. I don't know what it is or how he picks up the ball so well, but he is sure putting up great numbers against them.
And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Danny Dero, this Giants team, as they begin play here this afternoon, they're definitely in a nice stretch as they've won 6 of their last 7 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, this place is...
Meanwhile now, this is trouble down that right field line. This should be extra bases. And he's not stopping. He wants 3. The relay, but he is in there with a triple.
This is one park in the league that sees a lot of triples because of the way it's designed, and he adds another one heading to third for the 3-bagger.
Swing and a miss on the fastball that time, out number 2.
Well, their chances of pushing across a run took a pretty good hit after that strikeout. It's so much tougher to score a guy from third with 2 outs instead of 1. Basically, you need a hit or you need to get lucky with a wild pitch or a pass ball.
And that misses. 2-1.
Well, when you're behind an account like this pitcher is, it's a good time to work in something off speed if you're confident in it. Most hitters are looking for fastball.
So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Clyde Washington.
Yeah, Matty, Clyde's my type of umpire. I didn't mind the low strike zone, and that's exactly what he has. If you're not going to give him above the belt, I'm okay with it.
Dero, you know, one of the things I guess with Clyde is he is a real good low strike umpire.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. Dodgers leave 1. It's the Dodgers nothing with the Giants coming up next. You're watching MLB Network.
Hey everybody, I'm Dan Plesac and welcome to...
Okay, here we go. Let's go now.
Hello, baseball fans. Matt Vasgersian here. Your play-by-play. Kenta Maeda is on the mound for game 2. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, listen, when you can go 7 full innings like he did, I know he got a no decision in his last start, but it was a real solid performance. If he continues to pitch like that, the wins are going to start coming.
The next 1-2 pitch. Into right field. That's a base hit. That base hit was screaming off the bat, and our show track technology more than confirms it. 111 miles an hour was the exit velocity of that line drive. Stepping in now, Joe Penna. Pitches high, the throw. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down. The 3-1 takes a strike for a full count now. 3-2. Salazar leads off second with nobody out. Turned on down the line, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2.
When you know a guy has a great changeup on the mound, you've got to be willing to give up full side of the plate from time to time. It just looked like his timing was a smidge off.
Line to the right side. Puig is there, 1 away. And with that, a look at Bruce Bochy's lineup card for the Giants. How do they go about taking down their division rival, Mark DeRosa?
Well, Matty, we know this is a pitcher's park. The numbers bear it out. Look for the managers to play a part in this one. Hopefully the guys listened in the hitters meeting. They're going to stay up the middle, big part of the yard. But when they get on, look for some wheels in motion, some execution, trying to manufacture some runs. I think that's how this lineup will play it out.
And this is run down out there in right center as the runner tags from second. And he's up to third safely now with 2 gone in the inning. Here's Buster Posey now. Previous head-to-head matchups with Kenta Maeda. Pretty average results, 4 for 15. Hit on the ground out to short. Oh, look at the sliding stop. He's out. 1 left for San Francisco. We are still scoreless. Stepping in, Justin Turner. He'll get us started in the top of the second. Easy fly ball into shallow center field. Salazar moving in, 1 out.
Okay, here's how San Francisco lines up defensively. And guys, can we lock in on the Gold Glover at third base? I've played this position. You got to do so many things. I mean, you have to have just the quickest hands, reacting on one-hop liners. You have to have the ability to take away the bunt, a la Adrian Beltre and Nolan Arenado. You better have a backhand, and not only that, you better have a strong throwing arm.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Line drive to left. Gore is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now.
Well, he hit that ball pretty well, but the only problem was that he pulled off it just a bit. The location was a little on the outer half, so he would have hit it even better if he would have stayed through the middle of the field with it.
Into the box now, Yasiel Puig. Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning. Dodgers down in order. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Next to bat for the Giants, Andrew McCutchen. He'll lead things off against Kenta Maeda. Hit on the ground out to short. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Infielders are taught from the time they hold the glove that you've got to play the ball and not let the ball play you. You can see here that this one just ate him up, and he couldn't recover in time.
And that brings up the former MVP Keith Hernandez. Vero, Danny, this LA Dodger ball club as they enter play here this afternoon. They come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, guys, after the first 4 games on this road trip, they find themselves 2-2, kind of par for the course. But they got to find a way to play a little bit better today, kind of turn the tide and get it working in a positive direction.
He's right there, and he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. And there's probably no happier person in the ballpark. Keith Hernandez has just collected his first hit in the big leagues. And as is customary, there's the ball being sent into the dugout. Someone will tuck it away for him to put in his trophy case.
Yeah, good for him, and congratulations. Listen, he's worked his entire lifetime for this moment, and he's obviously trying to play it cool right now, but you can bet inside his head, he's on top of the world.
In now, Evan Longoria. And he grooves the fastball there. This is hit high and deep out to straightaway center field. And he's going to make the catch on the warning track. A fine running play there for the first out. And he'll move up to third now. Runners at the corners here with 1 away.
Hey, let's take a look at the Dodgers on defense. And let's take a look at Yasiel Puig, a lightning rod in our sport, but he can play some D. Covers a lot of territory out there, and do not come around third base and send this guy home. He has one of the best arms in the game.
2 balls and a strike now. Set, and the 2-1 pitch. Swinging a soft liner, leaps high as he makes the catch. Well done.
Off the bat, that had soft base hit written all over it, but a nice snag there by the infielder on that soft liner that could have been a potential base hit.
Into the box, Brandon Crawford. A swing, and this ball is blasted to right field. Nothing's going to keep this one in the ballpark. Into the cove and gone. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. Second home run early in the year as the Giants have now taken a 3-0 lead.
Man, that's painful for a pitcher. He almost worked himself out of a jam by getting 2 straight outs, but he made a mistake right there and paid the price. 3-run home runs like that can be so deflating.
Standing in now, Sir Dudenstein Salazar. Fastball hit on the ground to short. Throw in time, and the side is retired. One more look at the big blow for the Giants. Bye-bye, baby. A 3-run home run. We've played 2. It's now 3-0 San Francisco. Wonderful shot over the top of the Golden Gate Bridge. Back now on MLB Network for the start of the 3rd inning. That'll bring in Austin Barnes. He went deep in the contest last night.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
And hold on a minute now. It looks like we may see that last call challenged here. The call on the field was safe, but it was definitely a bang-bang play and tough for us to tell at full speed.
Here's another look at it now. I couldn't really tell when I saw it at full speed, and I'll tell you what, it's still not clear to me from that replay. We'll see if they decide to challenge it after they look at it from a few more angles.
And it looks like a no from the bench, so they will not challenge the play, and the call will stand with the runner safe at first base. Into the box now, Logan Forsythe. Helping him out here as he swings and misses to fall behind a ball and 2 strikes. And he may have thought something was on here as he stepped off to look back to first. Barnes aboard here at first with nobody out. And the changeup just missed the inside corner. Forsythe with a full 3-2 count. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Count still full, 3-2. Here's the payoff pitch. And this is swung on and missed. 5 quick strikeouts now, and that's your first out of the inning.
My man on the mound has just got great strikeout stuff working for him these days. Looking back at his last start, he racked up 9 Ks, and now he's looking like he could put up similar numbers in this one.
Striding in once again, Chris Taylor. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. And a swing and a miss, and another punch out here. 6 already, and that's out number 2.
Man, they've really had his number so far in this series. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone.
And that'll bring in the speedy left-handed hitter Andrew Toles. Out of the stretch, here's his 3-1 home. There's ball 4.
He did not want to let the hitter off the hook with 2 outs, and now he's got a runner in scoring position to deal with.
Here's Corey Seager. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the 3rd. He pulls this one into right. That's in there. Base hit.
Hey guys, I like the execution by the batter there. He got a hanger in the middle of the plate. He could have come unglued, but he didn't. He stayed focused and drove a line drive base hit.
So that'll bring in the National League rookie home run record holder Cody Bellinger. Count even at 2-2. Full count to Bellinger. 3 balls, 2 strikes.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
On to first, and the Dodgers come up with nothing as that ends the inning. Dodgers leave them loaded. They trail in this one 3-0. Here's Joe Panik as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Liner towards second. And he couldn't quite get high enough to pull that one down. It's into right center, a base hit.
Boy, this has the makings of being a rough day at the office, D-Row. A hit already here in the 3rd inning, and he's already allowed a few runs. He's right back in trouble again.
Yeah, heavy traffic alert, Dan, no doubt about it. That's what you want to do. You want to put the pitcher on the defensive, and early going, the first 2 innings, they were able to do that. Nothing has changed here to start the 3rd.
Hit out towards second. The second for 1. On to first, and they get them both.
That's not the guy you're going to see doubled off very often, so that was a quick turn at second base. Good transfer and a strong throw.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Buster Posey. No one on base for him after the double play.
Yeah, Matt, that 2-ball really changed the complexion of this inning. It looked like the middle of the order was going to have a chance to get a big hit with some ducks on the pond, but now they just have to try and get a 2-out rally started.
And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Right fielder.
Digging in to try it again, Andrew McCutchen. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far.
Oh,
2-1.
Boy, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, you have to make sure it's up above the zone like that. He can't do a whole lot with that, but if it were a little lower, he can and will make you pay big time.
Left side. Oh, look at the dive. The throw. Safe. That was a phenomenal stop, but it winds up a base hit, and the inning continues.
I can't begin to tell you how difficult it is as a former shortstop to go in that hole, backhand, try and get up and make a play to first. It's a heck of a long throw. He put his best foot forward, but just was not able to complete the play.
Posey on second, McCutchen at first, 2 out in the inning. Sent on the ground out to second, taken in by Forsythe. Throw on to first, and the Giants will be turned away here as that ends the inning. Giants leave a couple, but they lead it 3-0. Digging in for his second at-bat, Justin Turner, as we begin the top of the 4th. Hit down the line at first, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin stanza number 4.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
Into the box, Matt Kemp comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And he sends it the other way toward right center. After it is McCutchen. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
The right fielder, number 66. Yasiel.
Next for the Dodgers, Yasiel Puig. Now the 1-1 pitch is taken for a ball as that slider broke off the plate. No runs, 3 hits, 1 error in the ball game for the Dodgers to this point. Hit in the air to shallow center. Salazar is there, and he has it for the out.
The batter, catcher, Austin Barnes.
Ready for another chance, Austin Barnes. The 1-1. Misses, ball 2.
Well, that's a good pitch, but you have to get a little bit closer to the plate than that. That's that big sweeping slider. If it was a little closer, you might get a swing.
No runs, 3 hits, 1 error in the ball game for the Dodgers to this point. 2-2 to the Dodgers catcher. Back up the middle and in for a base hit.
Dan, are you kidding me right there? I mean, that had to whistle past this guy's ear. That was a scary moment.
Dero, they call that the old chuck and duck, right? That was really close, and that's one of the things that most pitchers fear, that line drive that zips right by your head. Wow, that was awful close.
Stepping in now, Logan Forsythe. All even now, 2-2. The 2-2 is laid off, and the count runs full.
I don't think he can afford another base runner here, so whatever pitch he feels best about, whichever one he feels most comfortable with, that's the one I expect him to turn to.
And that's going to fall for a base hit. And to score, the runner from second.
Hey, there's a good job of battling right there, Dero. Pitcher had the advantage with 2 outs, 2 strikes. You're 1 pitch away, and boy, what a terrific piece of hitting right there.
Yeah, that's a great job right there. Some guys are not afraid to hit with 2 strikes. They'll take that pitcher deep in the count, feeling comfortable about it. That's the type of hitter this guy is, and he was able to come through.
Into the box, Chris Taylor. Had nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Very weakly on the ground. The 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full.
He really needs to find a pitch to put this guy away with right here, right now. He can't allow this inning to get any worse than it's already become.
Now the 3-2 pitch is swung on and missed. He got him. It's a run on 2 hits here for LA. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. Giants on top, 3-1. Digging in, Evan Longoria. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Seager over to his left. And the throw is wide as he couldn't keep his foot on the bag that time. And we'll have to see how they want to score that play.
Man, there's just no excuse for a middle infielder to make a play like that. especially your shortstop. Looked like a routine play, but for some reason, he just pulled the first baseman off the bag. It happens, but you never want to give a team extra outs.
Standing in now, Hunter Pence. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Chasing after it is Taylor. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
The shortstop, number 35, Brandon Crawford.
Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford. He hit a big 3-run bomb in his first plate appearance.
Yeah, man, this guy flexed his muscles in that last at-bat. We heard that he has good power. That last bomb had to go well over 400 feet. He hit it a long way.
Hit back up the middle. He'll go to the bag for one. Throw to first is going to be offline, so they just get the one on the play.
Well, he definitely rushed himself on that return throw to first there, and he threw it away. They got to force at second, and the runner didn't advance, so it'll just be scored a fielder's choice.
Into the box now, Sir Dudenstein, Salazar. And a good comeback there. It's 3-1. Crawford leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Takes this the other way to right. Puig is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. Giants leave one, but they hang on to a 3-1 lead. Leading off the inning, Andrew Toles, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Things not looking very good so far in this one.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. And that'll ricochet off that brick wall in right. Around second now, and this ball still hasn't been fielded. And he is into third with a leadoff triple.
Wow, he's getting his daily conditioning in during the game. That's his second triple, so obviously he's seeing the ball great, and he's showing he knows how to motor around the bases just fine.
In now, Corey Seager. And a curveball that time that broke too low. The 2-1 home is swung on and missed, and that's strike two.
You know, you don't face too many guys that have thrown a nasty splitter like he has today. He's had this lineup off balance all game with that
pitch. The 2-2 one more time. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. And that's a fair ball as it's through into right field. In to score the runner from third.
First baseman, number 35.
Ready for another shot now, Cody Bellinger. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. 1-2 strikes to count. The 1-2 pitch. Missed with a breaking ball. Nobody out, runner on first. 2-2 pitch just missed.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
Another full count pitch home. Lifted the other way down the left field line. Gore will get there as he makes the catch in foul territory for the first out. Ready once again, Justin Turner. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Runner at first here, one man out. Now a fastball inside, and he works it back to a full count now.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with one out. there's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
There to take it in is McCutchen now for route number 2.
Now batting.
So here's Matt Kemp now. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. Hit in the air out to straightaway left. And Crawford will make the play, and the inning is over. It's a run on 2 hits here for L.A. Home half of the 5th coming up. Here's Joe Panik. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. The 3-1. Fastball swung on and grounded out towards second. Forsythe has it. And there's one down now.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Digging in once again, Joey Gore. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
One of the things this guy would like to do from the left side is swing it a little bit better against right-handed pitching. This guy has decent numbers, but not great numbers against right-handed pitchers.
On to first, and there were 2 down.
Now batting, the catcher, number 28, Buster Posey.
Here's Buster Posey now. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. 5th inning of play here in a 3-2 ball game. Line drive to center field. Taylor is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Giants are down 1-2-3, but they still lead it 3-2.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Giants, number 26, Corey Aaron.
Digging in once again, Yasiel Puig. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. He takes the changeup the other way out toward right center, and he will make the catch on the full run. And there's a dandy of an out to start the inning.
Catcher, Austin Barnes.
That'll bring in Austin Barnes. Couple of singles to his credit thus far. And this is swung out and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 6th inning.
It's so hard to hit when you're behind the count 0-2, right? You have to protect for the fastball. You have to look for the soft stuff down and away. You're really at a disadvantage when you fall behind 0-2.
Into the box, Logan Forsythe. Hit the target, but this is low, 2-1. Now the 2-1. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Little dribbler down the line, but it gets foul.
Hey, I'm biased to the hitter right now. Keep frustrating that pitcher. Foul 12 of these things off. He's going to miss over the heart of the plate at some point.
Another one sent foul. The 2-2 one more time. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Salazar moves over, and that ends the inning. 1-2-3 go the Dodgers. They're down 3-2. Here's Andrew McCutchen now. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Liner toward right center. And a dive, but it rattles in and out of the glove.
Outside of home runs, nothing fires me up more than watching a good baseball player drive the ball at the opposite field. Talking about hitting the inside half of the baseball, that's exactly what happened right there. And when we say inside half of the baseball, imagine the ball coming to a complete stop halfway between home plate and the pitcher's mound, and then cutting that baseball in half and highlighting the inside half. That's where you're trying to take the knob of your bat or the hands to that spot. and carved the inside half of the baseball with power.
Now here's the Dodgers skipper up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And we're going to have a pitching change, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. Yimi Garcia takes over on the mound here with nobody out in the 6th inning. And that brings up the former MVP Keith Hernandez. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Taylor will slide over and put this one away, and that's out number 1. So a runner at first now with 1 away, and standing in here is the very dangerous third baseman Evan Longoria. Sharp ground ball to third, and there's his first base hit in this one.
Hey, nice effort by the third baseman right there to slide and try and knock that down. That ball was hit too good in the perfect spot.
Hunter and
stepping in now, Hunter Pence. Bouncer up the middle. He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit. And they will hold that runner over at third as he'll move up only 90 feet, but the bases are loaded with 1 away.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Brandon Crawford will stand in as we'll flash you back to the 2nd inning as you get a look at this key 3-run home run. Oh, and you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2. Heading to the plate now for the Giants, Sir Dudenstein Salazar. And he does so with 2 gone in the inning, but with the bases loaded. And he comes back to get him. So a great job pitching out of it with the bases loaded. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Back here in San Francisco, Giants leading this one as we get set for the 7th. But before it gets underway, there you see our game summary through the first 6 innings of play. Leading off the inning, Chris Taylor, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Don't kid yourself. He's well aware that he has the hat trick right now. And after that swinging strike, he's looking at the golden sombrero.
This is foul right side. The 1-2. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. The 1-2 is a slider taken for a ball.
Wow, that was a close pitch on 1 and 2. The count's now on 2 and 2, but boy, that one very easily could have been called strike 3. Really close pitch.
Gore is there and he makes the catch for the out.
Boy, talk about hitting into some rough luck. That was an absolute bullet to the outfield that gets caught, and he would have represented the tying run.
Into the box now, Andrew Toles. 3-1. The 3-1 is in there for strike number 2.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
The 3-2 pitch. And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
And I'm pretty sure he thought that was a strike. He's thinking, what do I have to do? Put a bow on it? Walk it down and put it in the catcher's glove by myself? I think it got called a little outside, so he has to put it behind him now.
Here's Corey Seager. He's looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. And now he'll step off quickly and look the runner back. Very tight ball game. 3-2 our score in inning number 7. The 1-2. snap throw to first. Not in time. Here's another 2-2. Runner goes for second. Popped him up. Longoria shading to his right, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
First baseman number 35.
Ready for another shot now, Cody Bellinger. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
Well, all of the umpires in the seats thought that was strike three, and they weren't far off, but I think that...
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike three, and that will retire the side. One left for LA. Still a 3-2 ball game.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Dodgers.
Here's Joe Panik. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Hit on the ground to short. Seager ranges to his left, and the throw to first is in time. One gone.
The left fielder, number 25, Joey Gore.
Striding in once again, Joey Gore. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. The 1-1 home. Line drive to center field. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Around second now, and they still haven't flagged this one down.
Gore takes the turn at third. He wants it all. And he is out on the tag.
Now batting, the catcher, number 28, Buster Posey.
Here's Buster Posey now. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. The 2-1 home. High in the air out to center field. Taylor is there. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Giants down in. Digging in to try it again. Justin Turner. He'll lead things off against the same reliever that finished off the last inning.
Well, you don't see in this day too many relievers going multiple innings, but guys have to earn that trust from their managers. We'll see how he handles it here.
Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the two-seamer, and that's out number one. So stepping in, Matt Kemp, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he'll reach it first. Ready once again, Yasiel Puig. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Hunter Strickland will come on out of the bullpen as he'll be appearing in his 3rd game this season.
Hunter Strickland.
1-1, here it is. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
That's a big fastball, obviously, and we're going to see this reliever throw it a lot.
The count now at 2-2. Kemp, base runner at first with 1 out. And here's a changeup in there for a called 3rd strike, and that's the 2nd out of the inning.
Well, it's been a rough series for him at the plate so far. That's 4 strikeouts in the first 2 games, so this pitching staff clearly has him figured out.
In now, Austin Barnes. Swing and a liner. Foul.
Full count with 2 outs now, so if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run because the runner at first will be in motion.
And he missed with it. Ball 4, so that means now the potential tying run will move into scoring position at second. Ready for another chance? Logan Forsythe, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a bait. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Soft liner to the left side. On the first, and the Dodgers come up with nothing as that ends the inning. Dodgers strand a couple. They trail 3-2. Pedro Baez is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 52.
Here's Andrew McCutchen now. Career numbers against Baez. He's gone 2 for 5. And now we'll take a moment here at home plate as he asks for time. Odubel Herrera is going to grab a bat here as he looks to try to set the table in the bottom of the 8th as they look for some insurance. Gets him to swing at a pitch down and out of the zone, 1-2. Here's the 1-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue.
When you have 2 strikes on you, as a hitter, if you get something that you can handle, you have to find a way to do some damage with it. That was a missed opportunity.
Line to shortstop, and there's one away.
Now batting, first baseman, Hernandez.
Settling in now, Keith Hernandez. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Now the 3-2 pitch. Lifted into center field. Taylor is there. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, third baseman.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Evan Longoria. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-1 pitch. Lying toward the gap in left center. And this is going to be a base hit for Longoria. So Hunter Pence will get a chance this inning following the 2-out hit. So in now for San Francisco, Hunter Pence. He singled his last time up. Grounded back up the middle. And that's going to be a base hit for Pence. Oh, but the feet of the shortstop is off the mark.
Hey, after back-to-back 2-out hits right now, this pitcher thought he was going to cruise through this inning, and now he's got traffic, and he's in jeopardy with a ball in the gap or a ball missed over the heart of the plate, a crooked number going on the board.
Into the box, Brandon Crawford. 2 balls and 2 strikes to Crawford. Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
A little bouncer. And this one misses here. A close pitch on 3-2, but Clyde Washington rules it ball 4.
These guys on defense are still within striking distance, but after that walk, one swing of the bat could really blow this thing wide open.
And now back to the leadoff spot in the Giants lineup. Stepping forward, Sir Dudenstein Salazar. He's 1 for 4 for the game. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. This is hit to third. Is he going to get out of this? He is. They get the force at second base. Odubel Herrera will stick around as he'll take over in right field. Mark Melanson takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door. 3-2 pitch. And he fouls this one off. The next 3-2. He's at the knees and called strike 3. And that'll bring in the speedy left-handed hitter Andrew Toll. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. In there, 1-2 now. 1-run game here in the top of the 9th. This is line to left. And another base hit for him. Now 3 for 3 in this one.
Got to be a little frustrated on the offensive side. Yeah, everybody's getting knocks and the batting averages are flowing right now, but nobody's come up with that big runner in scoring position two-out knock kind of feel that really is going to break this game open.
Right side, but it's well foul. Runners on the move for second. Hit to first. And he's safe. Throw on to first, and now the Dodgers are down to their final out. So that'll bring in the National League rookie home run record holder, Cody Bellinger. He'll go to work on getting that tying run home from second. And a big orange and black wave gets up now. 41,503 fans strong. Gore looking up. And as Dodger fans have heard for years, she is out of here. So a two-run shot to left center as they've taken a one-run lead.
When that pitch was grooved right down Main Street, he couldn't believe it. He started salivating when he saw it, but stayed back enough to put a great swing on it.
Standing in now, Justin Turner. Smoke toward third. Backhanded. And the throw to first is in time, but the damage has been done as the side is retired. But the Dodgers do strike for two coming on this two-run home run. Last chance coming up for the G-men. Kenley Jansen comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the ninth.
Number 74.
Next to bat for the Giants, Joe Pennant. Career matchup numbers against Kenley Jansen. He's gone 2 for 6. Now the 1-1 pitch. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Seager trying to get there. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. So striding in, Joey Gore, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. Ready with the 1-2. And he'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. The 2-2. Swing and a little tapper, but that one rolls foul. Another 2-2 offering. Pitch is popped up. Forsythe is there, makes the play, and there are two gone now. Here's Buster Posey now. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. The 1-1. And it's fouled away. 2 out, nobody on. Last strike here for the Giants. To third. And that's through for a hit.
And if you're the manager, you've got to love that about your team. They were down to their last strike, but they refused to go down without a fight, so they lived to fight some more.
Into the box now, Odubel Herrera. Bounce to first. Bellinger fields cleanly. And a step on first for the out, and the ball game is over.
Yeah, and that's just a punch to the gut of the home fans as they watch their team fall behind in the top of the ninth. Then they can't get it done at the bottom and come away with a loss.
A one-run finish, 4-3, the final tally today. Los Angeles came through when it mattered in the ninth on the way to the win. Pedro Baez.
Great Sunday action lies ahead, but first, here's what happened in the Major League. The San Diego